So I'm Savannah Lyons. I'm Savannah Lyons, and I'm a pop-up book artist and educator living in mountains of East Tennessee, in Greenback, Tennessee. And I want to start by asking you to imagine maybe a time when you were a kid, and you opened up a pop-up book, or you had a favorite pop-up book. And I just want to invite you to remember what that was like. Like, what did it look like? What did it smell like? What did it feel like? What did it feel like to open up that book and experience that sense of wonder that we sometimes feel when we hold a pop-up book? We know we're holding something that's precious and magical, something that is kind of a portal to another world. And I think that even maybe especially in this digital age, the kind of that tactile magic of the folded paper and glue still has this special power that engages our imagination in a unique way. And that is what I love. So I love to make art that makes people imagine and create and come together. And when I tell people I make pop-up books, they always say, "That's so cool. How do you do that?" Or they say, "I always wondered who makes those. How do they do that?" And so I started thinking, I don't want to sell my art to a publishing company. I want to make art that's personal and special and handmade, but that reaches a lot of people. And I realized that the hands that make my books don't have to be mine. It can be other people making my books. And so I decided to start teaching people how to make their own pop-up books with kits. And so that's why I started Mayday Book Arts, which creates pop-up storybook kits for people to put together at home. And each kit is a DIY project for kids aged 8 and above, so any generation above age 8. And they're really meant to be shared across generations, so kids can put them together with a parent, a friend, or a grandparent. And each book features unique original art by me and a story or a set of poetic riddles inspired by nature. And the stories touch on important themes in our lives, like ecology, adaptation, or being part of a community. And they invite people to do a little research or creative thinking on their own to complete the book. That's part of the process. And so they're designed to make us think and talk with each other about the wonder of nature, what we hold dear, and how we can help each other. And so when you put one together with someone you love, I hope it'll get you talking and bring you closer together. There's so many things I love about these kits. When I was a kid, I got excited about reading by holding and touching books. I'm a really tactile person, hands-on. And I think there's something so magical about that. In the digital age, kids don't read as much. And a lot of kids don't have that kind of loving relationship with books anymore. And so these kits are kind of my answer to that. They're a way to rekindle excitement about reading and literacy and make it really interactive. And so when they're putting their kits together, kids will look at books in a totally new way. And they're made from long-lasting materials, and they're designed to be displayable. They actually set up and sit on a table on their own in a carousel shape. So kids and parents, families can enjoy their books for years to come. And so I think my favorite part about this is that it's a collaboration between me and you and your kids, or whoever you're putting the book together with will get to finish the project that I started, and you'll have a chance to think about your own story and add your own creative twist. And then you can share a photo of your finished products in our Mayday Book Arts community on Facebook or Instagram. And I can't wait to see what you create. And I can't wait for you to experience this. I think you'll be delighted. I would love for you to visit my website and order a kit today and try it out with someone you love. And I'm excited to share that we'll be launching a subscription program soon, so you'll be able to get a new kit in the mail every season. And I also do workshops. So if you know any educators, talk to them about inviting me to do a workshop where we could put the kits together as a group with some storytelling and activities. And my dream eventually is to make giant traveling pop-up book installations for public libraries that are big enough for kids to like crawl and play in. Instead of selling these little kits is kind of how I'm trying to fund that dream. So I hope you'll join me in this journey. Thank you.